tequila, it's like, oh fuck, you fucked up, and it's like it was that tequila. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't even front. When I first took this shit, I was like, okay, this shit alright. You know, I wasn't even tripping. Now I wanted to do it again and again, and now look at me.
Look at you.
It's your fault. Phingaprint. I ain't did shit. You have?
Because I hadn't done shit.
It hurt me to push out 10 of these bitches when I do them.
I did
Shit.
50 with no problem, right? And then I was still had time I needed to wait. So I said, let me push 20 more out. No, I pushed 10 out at some point after the set of 25.
$748 podcast is in the motherfucking building tonight.
Motherfucking building.
The
Okay.
motherfucking building.
That's
Hi.
right.
Yeah. Another episode, man.
That's
Another
right.
episode.
Yeah. That's what it is, man. And, you know, we are in the building and we going to be here for a while. Make sure y'all click on our YouTube page, man. Hit that like and subscribe button so you'll know everything we got going on because it's going to be amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah, man. We got Bottlepopper, myself, Gerold Girbeau, and of course,
DJ Phingaprint.
there you go, right there. You got the
Yeah.
fresh bucket hat on, you know, got the khaki joint.
You know, keep it,
You got the khaki
Keep
and
it
cream
low.
on today.
Keep
I
it-
see. I like that.
keep it low key, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I told Bottlepopper I look like I'm about to come in and do a ritual, you know.
Yeah.
Gotta have libations and things.
Now see,
Libations.
now see, watch
gonna
this.
bless us.
Everybody gonna think something because you said ritual. Watch what I tell you.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna think
Well,
some shit.
ritual is like routine. It's what
Yeah.
you do every day. Like that's a ritual.
Yeah.
My ritual every day is to do this or do that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like what you
Yeah.
routinely do. So
Yeah.
don't get alarmed. Don't be alarmed.
Yeah, because you know somebody have something to say and it's like an old shit moment. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Yeah,
Well, it don't matter, man. You know?
Right.
yeah. It don't matter to me. You think what you think. You know. Did I tell you I was at the Porsche dealership? I got a bitch fired since she had a smart ass mouth.
Yeah. You was telling us about that. So what happened, man?
So you know I'm saying I'm a fan of nice cars. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And I was there with one of my mechanics to get my brakes fixed on one of my other cars.
Right.
And I had to pick up the parts from the Porsche dealership.
Right.
Well, the lady at the dealership was on some dumb shit. She was one of the salespeople who worked the floor or whatever.
Exactly.
So my mechanic happened to see a 911 Carrera with some rims on it. He liked them. And he was like, yo, I like those rims. Where can I get some for my Porsche? So she leaned in and she was on some dumb shit. She said exactly this. Well, now, we're not going to have to lock that car in the back tonight, are we? I said, I got you, bitch. Got you. So I let it ride. He came back to the car. He was a bit upset, but he was playing it off. So the next Monday, what I did was I told the manager I worked in media and TV, and I was like, are we going to have these problems again? You know? Yeah. And he was, about 15 minutes later, he called me back and said, we'll never have that problem again. So catch these, ho. Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely,
Yeah.
man. It's like the climate of today is no tolerance,
Right.
zero tolerance for any just good old boy mentality, you know. Yeah, y'all
My
know what we're
mechanic
saying.
clearly said that he had one, and he was dressed as he was dressed in work mode.
Yeah,
you
work
know what I'm
mode.
saying?
It don't matter, man.
He was in work mode, and she took it there. So I'm like, okay, if that's how you want to do it, that's fine. So we got you, bitch.
But unfortunately, in 23, people still have that mentality, and the way they don't know who they're talking to. I mean, people come in many different ways. You don't know how much a person is
Yep.
worth.
You don't.
Or,
Yeah.
most of the people that got money, you would never
You
pick
would
them
never
out.
ever
Never
know.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
So
I mean, I have several friends that are $1 million people
right.
several times over, and
Absolutely.
you would never ever know it. They blend in very well.
and then
Yeah.
very well.
Very well.
Yes.
And that right there lets you know you should treat everybody with the utmost respect.
That's right.
Man, you know.
Absolutely.
So that was a problem. So today, what we talking about on 748?
We're talking about the hip hop culture.
Okay.
Yeah, hip hop
All right.
culture. Yeah.
Yeah. We have yet
Yeah.
to do that. So what's up with it?
Well,
you know what
we're
I'm
talking
saying?
about what's really too old to be a rapper, or should rappers retire at a certain age, or when should you just give up trying to be a rapper?
That's good. That's a good one.
That's a good situation to talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
because it's a reality for a lot. It's a dream for a lot too.
Yeah.
Some people got it, some people don't. Mm-hmm. But you know, I this is one that's dear to me as far as this subject.
Yeah.
And I feel like the hip hop culture, the hip hop genre, rap music, is like all other genres. Is right now it's fueling all entertainment. Period.
But it's always
Right.
done that.
Yeah,
Since-
well,
since
we had-
Since
the
the 90s.
pioneering of it.
Yeah, the
you know.
pioneer, but once they caught on, yes, they used it to the fullest, and then they're using it now to the fullest. But I'm saying, I feel like it should be treated just like country music, just
Right.
like jazz. Like you should
Like
be able
timeless.
to grow old,
Yeah.
Oh.
and you know, and there's only like
And
one
still keep
person.
performing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
you know, the younger generation does try to clown the older generation, like they need to
Yeah.
retire, or they shouldn't be rapping, or they make what they did before them not relevant.
Yeah, and to me, that's a situation like we always paid homage to the Temptations, to the Four Tops, to the Isley Brothers.
Yeah,
because,
to the people that came before
Yeah,
us.
the people
Yeah.
that came before us, because our hip hop had a lot of samples in it.
That's right.
So that right there is paying homage to what we grew up on, listening to records. You would be in there hours, especially like somebody like you, Phingaprint. You
That's right.
producing, or the homie Rick Romeo,
Right.
producing. You know what I'm saying? They sitting in there listening to stuff for hours and hours until they find the exact moment that, oh shit, that's what we need right there.
Right.
And they put it together.
I also think it's by design too.
Yeah.
Within the industry, you already know. Once you get older in this industry, you're not going to take the same deal that you once got when you was hungry. You learned your lesson. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The older you get, so they don't want the people that knows. They want the suckers, the people that are hungry, that want to be superstars more so than.
But I also think it's going to be extra hard for these female rappers.
Right.
Like
Okay.
the female rappers that we had back in my day, you know, they're still relevant to some extent, but not many of them are rapping.
Right.
You know,
A lot of them are like Queen Latifah, acting
or
and doing
Lil
other
Kim
things.
and just doing other things.
Yeah.
You know, I guess you could say like Remy Ma is about the only one from back in the day who's
Yeah.
still rapping.
Well, she's doing some things like on the freestyle circuit now. You know what I'm saying? That's big and underground, but it's like a big thing. So she's dabbling in that, and that's like a younger phenom, the freestyle.
But in a world where hip hop for females
Yeah.
is so sexual,
It's always been though, right?
But it's always been that,
not,
yeah.
not like now.
Okay.
Not
all right.
like now. You know, it's totally different from now. The bodies are different.
Right.
The whole persona. Everybody's rapping about the same thing.
Right.
You know, it was sexual then, but for some female.
Yeah,
rappers.
for some, right.
It wasn't
You're right.
for
You're
all
exactly
female
right.
rappers.
Yeah, that's right. You're
And now
exactly
it's
right.
all female rappers. Like if you're not naked,
Yeah.
you're not important.
Wow.
And so, I feel like where's that longevity gonna be?
Except for
Gotcha.
Rhapsody, she don't get the
yeah.
don't get the
Because when they
Rhapsody.
get older, it's not going to be the same. They already clowning Nicki Minaj.
That's what
Yeah.
that's
You know
where
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
going
because
with
she
it.
turned 40.
Right.
And so they already clowning her. And, you know, imagine what they're going to do for the rest of them. Like,
Right.
it's going to be hard.
So in this day and time, everybody has a time step. Is what you?
I guess, yeah.
You know, what
And
you're
I
saying.
feel like you should.
I just,
Well, not
I never,
everybody.
you know, I just never looked at it like that. I just like, I'm still Nas, I'm still Notorious B.I.G.
And those people have
All of those-
longevity.
yeah,
That's
they
just
do.
classic. Like Jay-Z can put out an album right now and
Right.
he'll sell millions of records.
That's my thing.
But
Like
they're
with the
few and
younger
far
generation,
between.
right? But that's my situation with the younger generation. They'll diss the older rappers, but they'll last 3 to 6 months.
Maybe.
A
hot
it's like,
single
where the
and
fuck
it's
did you
over.
go? But you was talking shit.
Yeah, yo,
you know what I'm saying?
You put out an album, maybe.
Yeah.
You know?
And like, and you, I guess that's the evolution of hip hop. And I don't know if we call that evolution, or is that's just the way of hip hop.
I mean,
today,
like things have changed. Like they don't sell a medium like CDs, records, and cassettes. They have streaming now, so the playing field is totally changed, and the standard is totally changed. Like the amount of money cats making, and how like we was talking about how like when people on tour, the amount of money that certain artists make now. That was unheard of for a rapper like back in the 90s to be making 100 racks or more. You know, and they're just not coming, you know, they just not getting
Seeing
popular.
their worth,
They're not like a Drake or there's, you know, but it's a lot intertwined with that, with the labels and everything, you know, the 360 deals. You know, the label have their hand in everything. See, it was one time where artists can depend on their tour money because that's all there.
There you go.
know what I'm saying?
Well, now it's becoming to a point where if an artist doesn't have a certain amount of followers, they can't even bother with you because at least they know if you got these followers, they're going to sell this amount of streams or whatever. But if you ain't got that, then it's going to be hard for them to deal with you.
But that was the same thing they did back in the day.
With
like
the record sales.
Right.
Yeah,
where the record
CD
sales locally, like regionally, like when we found out that we can get distribution from Selecto Hits and different stuff like that.
Because
like,
3-6 was doing that before nobody was doing it. You like who's they distributed, it had Selecto Hits.
Right. So that was a way that they monitored or radio play. If you were getting radio play in your city or around, and they were like, they look and they were like, this guy's getting 10 spins a day, man. What's his name? You know, that type of stuff. So they still judge it. So it's now a stream.
It's streams
and everything.
It's followers.
Right.
Definitely followers. All of that comes into a tribute.
I don't know. It seemed easier back when our day was. You know what I mean? It seemed easier.
It was more simplistic. Yeah.
But it had a
think it's
complexity
easier.
to it.
I don't think it's easier.
You know?
I don't think it's
you're
easier.
talking about then or now?
Now.
Oh, hell no.
Easier.
No, it seemed much easier in our day. That's what I'm saying.
Because everything was impersonal. You know, everything now is virtual. You know what I'm saying? So it was like you had to boots on ground in every city that you wanted to, you know, for people to support you. You had to go there and get boots on ground, put flyers on every car, at every party, posters up on in every neighborhood, go to the clubs, talk to the DJ, hand them, you know, buy their drinks for the night if you want to get played. Just, you know, everything was just more interpersonal.
It's like, it's also the fact that the industry is more saturated. Everybody wants to be a rapper. Like
everybody want to be a
everybody
DJ.
wanted to be a rapper or a DJ back then, but it wasn't like everybody.
Because
you know, we was like admiring, like, "Ooh, I wouldn't mind doing that." You might have diddled that or whatever, but nobody really like did.
Because of technology, it wasn't as accessible. Like me, for instance, you had to be serious in order to go out and buy that crate of records. You know, you can just download those records from any site or, you know, pirate them or get them for free or whatever. You had to go to, unless you was with a record label, record pool or something like that, you get but you had to go out and invest $10 per album, $5 per single record, and have that for the parties, you know what I'm saying? But everybody wasn't doing that. You had to go out and get the Technique 1200s that were $500 a piece. You know what I'm saying? They weren't going to put that band down for that investment. You had to be serious, but now you can just get a computer. A computer and a hard drive and download music for free.
So with you, how has that affected the DJ world?
As far as like people being able to get in, they think it's easy. You know what I'm saying? They think it's easy, and they come in easily, and you know,
just say that shit.
It's
man.
It's like an easy situation. Like you really had to work and grind and know your records and everything. Like. It was to the point where I knew what crate was what had in. That's my bounce crate.
Right.
That's my 70s crate. And I kind of, by the flip of 4 records, I already knew
know
what was
what's
where, and
next.
this and that and the other. You know, so a lot of things are easier now, but the skill set
There
is
it is.
not it's not up to par.
Yeah, people. Yeah. This. Yeah. Like if I ain't seen no DJs like yourself from the techniques that you have to any of the DJs that I rock with and I know, like it to me to see somebody just come up and they don't know how to use a technique. Well, to me, it's like I have to question, like, are you a real damn DJ?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I know that technology to be, moving on the ones and twos on techniques is a dying situation.
Oh yeah. You see
what I'm
dead,
saying?
Like to the point where, like even the mixer that I have, they've done the last update on that mixer in Serato. It's the 62. Like you have to revert to an old update for it to work.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And this is new technology. So everything is rapidly changing, you know what I'm saying? But there are some new cats out there that really is serious, that's doing their thing and very talented. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
That got
So when
great
you walk
skill
into
set.
a spot, you as a DJ, you walk into a spot, you see the new cats doing their thing on the ones and twos. Are you there to look at their technique? Are you there to listen to them, or what? Like, are you there for that? Or when you're out and about, are you just having fun?
When I'm out and about, I'm having fun. But of course, me being a DJ, I'm going to see what's going on, what the DJ is doing, how he's engaging the crowd, he or she engaging the crowd. All those elements right there, what they're playing, because I'm learning too. I'm always learning. Like every DJ, you know what I'm saying? Like when Murph and I go out, I'm learning from what he's doing on the new side, like a lot of the new music, because he's in where I was when I was at Freelance, in the clubs every week.
Right.
Different things like that. And, my club shoes will put up, man. Every now and again. But, it's a learning ground, and I'm excited still about it, and I'm glad to be in this space, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do you think you're too old to be a DJ, or would people say you're too old to be a DJ?
Nope.
So that goes back to my topic.
Because the simple fact that I've made as much money as my friends of mine that got degrees that are in certain professions. I made just as much money as them yearly, if not more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doing my profession. And within the profession, there's so much. We're doing radio.
Yeah.
We're doing, it's just so
Podcasting,
much
all kinds of
podcasting.
stuff.
Not only mobile DJing and clubs. There's just so much within this. So.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
So it goes back to hip hop.
Yeah.
Now, what's a good age to cut off hip hop? Because
What do you mean cut off?
well, stop rapping if you're a rapper. Because I know some.
If you're trying to be a
if
rapper.
you're trying to be a rapper, I know some cats. They've been like, I stopped doing it at about 26, 27 maybe.
Okay.
And I realized that I had another talent. Like, okay, maybe I should stick with radio. You know what I'm saying? But like, I know some cats. Fast forward to this day and time, they're like, man, I'm still in the studio rapping.
I mean, if that's their dream, though, you gotta go for your dream.
Right.
Man, I'm rapping.
But for the most part, the cats that have been doing it, if they've been doing it,
they
got their own setup now.
Yeah.
See, where we at now, you can do everything. You get your laptop, get the right program, and get a couple of, they got the mics and everything, just one-stop shop. Yeah. And you can do it at home. It's like home studio is like every other house now.
So you think people who still rap and do it for themselves is more like therapy to them?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, because at this point, record labels
you
they
never
doing
know
different
nowadays
stuff
They
now.
if
don't
they're
even
on
need
their
a record
business.
label, though.
If they're on their business, they're being streamed here. That we may not be on it. You know what I'm saying? But they have
a
different
fan base.
vehicles.
You don't need a record label these days. You
Yeah.
can totally put your stuff out yourself on any outlet, on social media, on the internet,
Right. Gotcha.
And you can be heard. So
Gotcha.
you can just do that on your own. It's just on how you market yourself.
There it is. And you got to know how to market, because some of the producers here, they've put me on stuff that I never would have. Oh my gosh, I never would have thought about this shit.
Can you know be telling me stuff every
and I'm
day?
like,
That's right.
I have to sit there and listen to him because I'm the student.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I know what I know about radio,
Yeah.
right?
But as far as his new stuff,
the new stuff, like the man knows the shit.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it's like I can't do shit but listen.
That's right.
Because I need to know.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like starting all over again. But you know, that's the thing that I gravitate towards the younger generation. Like, I don't necessarily. I'm not a fan of how they do things. I'm not. But they know
what they're doing.
They do, and they know how to get money
because they grew up doing it.
Yeah,
you know, like these
they,
kids on 4-year-olds on iPads now. Imagine what they're going to be when they get to producer's age.
Oh my gosh,
they're going to know how to do so much stuff because they've been doing it forever.
Right,
like before they could walk, they was on the iPad.
They was on their iPad.
You know,
there you go.
That's crazy.
It makes them intuitive. Yeah.
Yes, but earlier, you know, for New Year's, we lost Gangsta Boo.
We did.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
And it brings me to the topic of the drug culture and hip hop.
Right.
Now, we've been losing a lot of people, and most of it's from shootings.
Right.
You know, as far as hip hop goes.
Right.
But there are a lot of people who are out there and are doing these drugs, and I don't think they realize the severity of how things have changed. Right. Gangsta Boo is what, a couple years younger than us, or
she
or whatever.
is. Yeah,
she's right there.
And so, and she's been out there for a minute.
Right.
And she does, you know, she did what she did because she was used to doing it.
Right.
But apparently there was something different.
Yes.
In the situation.
Yeah.
But
they're saying it was fentanyl and stuff. So, you know, that's probably not even her thing. But it was mixed in whatever she usually do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it got her into another situation.
Yeah, it caused her death.
Right. But I was gonna say, if you go back to listening to 3 6 Mafia, listening to them, they was some of the first rappers I heard talk about snorting and drinking syrup and
well, not
shit
syrup
like
so
that.
much.
Yeah, because they had the sipping on the scissor.
Well,
you
but
know?
that's a Texas thing.
That was
There's
the
a
collab
Texas.
with UGK
Yeah.
too.
That was a Texas thing. Yeah,
But they was talking about snouting.
Yeah.
Back in the
All the
day,
time.
we talking about mid to late 90s.
Yeah.
You hearing this shit?
Yeah.
I'm like, they
Yeah.
really doing this shit?
That's what I'm saying. So I think it was some fentanyl powder mixed with some other powder.
Yeah, it probably was. It probably
Yeah.
did, somebody gave some bad stuff. And
Yeah.
the thing about it though, that's what Memphis was known for on the underground as Funky Town. And you know what that is? That means Funky Town. You know what I'm saying? That they talked about it in the rap music and everything. And they were the first that I've heard, like as far as like in my surroundings, talking about powder. You know what I'm saying? Talking about doing powder. Everybody, you know, I've seen, I've heard about crack and everything, but in the black, like especially rap culture. I mean, rap culture fairly young. You know, appealing to young people. Ain't no young folks snorting powder. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Well, I'm just saying.
You
no,
talking
I'm talking
about back then?
Oh, then.
Yeah.
I'm talking about back
Yeah,
then.
because we was like listening to.
As you talking about
Public
now,
Enemy.
Right.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking about now black kids. Now white kids, they might have
They
been
might have
doing
been
everything. You know what I'm saying?
But the music
I
that we
mean,
were listening to was telling us to stay away from crack.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
At that point in time, all of the music was anti-crack.
Yeah. Now we
It
were
really
smoking
was.
hella blunts now.
Yeah.
Smoking hella blunts.
Anti-cocaine.
you know,
It was
and
anti all
drinking.
of that.
Yeah.
But cocaine or anything like that, no. And
No.
they were the first that I saw glorifying talking about that, talking
Yeah.
about, you know, starting up and stuff like that. So
Because the music we grew up with was telling us not to do that stuff.
Right.
Right.
You know what
Gotcha.
I'm
Gotcha.
saying? But
Gotcha.
then other cultures, other music made it more popular.
Real
you know?
language, man.
And that's what happened.
Man, what do you all think, man? Hit us up at the 748 podcast. We in the building. Gerold Girbeau, Bottlepopper, DJ Phingaprint. Yeah, man, it's all a hip-hop thing. Listen, you can catch us right here on the 748 podcast. Look out for new episodes on a weekly basis because that's what we going to be doing kind of like every week, man. We working. And we want you to be a part of what we doing, man. It's the 748 podcast. We got anything else?
I guess not.
I guess not. Yo, shouts out to everybody checking in with us. I'm Gerold Girbeau.
I'm Bottlepopper.
DJ Fingerprint.
Yeah, man, it's the
You know what I'm
748 podcast, man, right here on the Urban City Podcasting Network. Y'all keep it tuned in.
It is 50 years in hip-hop, y'all. 50 years, that's a big daggone deal. Give it up for hip-hop, 50 years. Ooh, let me tell y'all about my vibe, because, you know, I like to turn up. Y'all got to do better than that. I don't care if it's 5 people in there, 500 people in here. Give it up for 50 years in hip-hop, y'all. Give it up for DJ Scrap Dirty, y'all. Once again, I'm your girl, Shell B from 99 Jams. I'm going to do it like it shall be done, vibing out with you guys tonight. I like to see a good vibe. I want to see some hip-hop vibes. I want to see some feel-good vibes, all good vibes. And we got another one headed to do what he do. We got DJ Phingaprint. Y'all give it up for DJ Phingaprint. Make sure you get it right. That's a P and a H, by the way. DJ Phingaprint. Hey!
Phingaprint. magnetized. Mixing verbal vocabulary, your virtue just dark is a drain, Enunciate well, so that you can tell I am not illiterate, no
is dancing. Don't just be your seat like, hey girl, hey. I need y'all to get up. That's what we're doing, right?
We doing.
We going up, right?
Yeah, we going all the
Y'all
way.
got one job. Make your way to the dance floor.
All right, let's do this like
Phingaprint,
this.
drop the video.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Put your hands up, put your hands up. Get 'em up, come on.
chance to hit people like a scene of a maze. And while they slipping back off each planet in the pavement, crumble like I never do. So now I'm looking dead at you. What are you gonna do? You listen to the knowledge of a scholar. You say I agree, tell them how I holler. I'm the ego, and I can claim my name straight up. Good man, peeps all game like a rhino. Through the rubbish pack. And figure I'm a trigger happy to get some step. The microphone, boot blast and locust, the news is strong. It ain't a game, it's plain to see. You listen to the sounds of breathe. There ain't a future in your front. I never got caught with a deal. And if you ever do me, or whenever do me, oh, still in the jam, oh, it's a Geo. Like I'm like Ben, so forget it up for me.
Cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm a little fool in town, and my sign's laid down by the underground. I'm drinking all the Hennessy you got on your shelf. So just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the Humpty. Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk me. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump me. I'm stepping tall, yo, and just like you're gonna fall when the stereos pop me. I like to rhyme, I like to be funky, I'm spunky. I like to hold me and love me, I'm sick with this. Straight gangster man, but sometimes I get ridiculous. I'm even buying crackers and your licorice. Hey yo, fat girl, come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I got you fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. And never stop me from getting busy, I'm a freak. I like the girls with the broom. I once got busy in the
light on your phone, can you cut the light on your phone on? Light man, you can cut these lights down for a minute so I can see all of y'all sitting down, standing up, wherever you at. Just cut the light on your phone. And I want you to shine that light on the person you said you got their back. And I want them to shine it on you. And if you play by yourself, shine it on yourself. And if you are a Gemini, and if you're celebrating your birthday, ladies and gentlemen, me and Phingaprint gonna turn it up. There's 5 elements in hip hop. There's the DJ. Make some noise for Phingaprint, y'all. There's the MC. The MC is the master of ceremony. Number 3 is the graffiti artist. How many of y'all seen House Party, Beat Street, Wild Style, Crush Groove, any of those movies? If you did. And number 4 is the break dancer. Now, how many of y'all used to break dance? And if you tried to do that now, you might break. And number 5 is the beatbox. And I am the creator of the 5th element. Now let me tell you, I never thought in my wildest imagination that 50 years would go by. And I'm only 25 years old. But I want you to know that hip-hop has changed our lives forever. And it's ours. But you know, sometimes I don't think we really appreciate things until they go. So you know what I'm gonna do? Tonight, I put something special together for y'all. And I want y'all to check out the dedication to the 50 years of hip-hop. All right, here we go. Let me show you how it works. Now, some of y'all came from near and far. Some of y'all are born and raised Mississippi. Some of y'all are from different parts of the world. But no matter where you come from, hip-hop is global. For example, I'm gonna take you back to the beginning. Watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever been to New York? If you ever come to New York, there's a place that you should visit where I still stay. It's called Harlem. Some of y'all might have heard of it. Some of y'all might have been there. But tonight, we're going to Harlem. I wanted this to be special, something more than any other feeling that you felt before. Pushing through the doors and see girls. some of your family, some of your friends. But we here, right? How many of y'all happy to be here? How many of y'all know you are blessed to be here? I'm good, baby. Thank you. I'm blessed. And you know what? I love you, Jacktown. I appreciate you. I celebrate you and may the Creator continue to bless you. And remember, wherever you go in life, always go when you are celebrating, not tolerating. And if any artists come back and they don't look like this, tell them you want your money back. I'll see y'all later. One, two. And then, Jacktown, y'all make some noise for my man all the way from Harlem, Doug E. Fresh. We ain't done though. We got one more.
Urban City Podcast.